on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Deontay Banks in the right spot there to break it up. Now a 2nd and 10. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
He's got White here. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now it's Wilson. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Right back to Tracy. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The Giants at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And a dump off to White. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Sanders.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. We're scoreless after 1.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
As they've got it as we resume action. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the bootleg. Sanders. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football, but they couldn't get the hook up there.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And he'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Sanders from the gun, he'll throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. Back to throw. Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And that drive was going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on third down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. Once again, he finds Slayton. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Wilson to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Wilson will throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now Sanders throwing to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Wilson. And that one too wide and incomplete. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visitors from the north, the Vikings, who were able to get the road victory. J.J. McCarthy, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. The Browns continue to struggle as they finish off the first half of the year winless at 0-8. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. To throw is Wilson. Completed to Hyatt. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good react. Defensively, that screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Get out of here with a W offense.
Sanders now off the play fake. And it is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. Yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field. Quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Sanders. Catch is made by Hardman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. A throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college. One read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hard throw, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide